Plan B. Plan B5. Book haul.
You got 3 books.
Plan B75. Should I just do both? Should I just make this a Mistborn vlog? I guess. I don't know what to do with myself.
It could change the world.
On we go.
Oh, we're recording.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to a vlog. Here is the plan. Okay? I'm here with my buddy.
Hello.
You might recognize him from My Little Pony videos.
Yes, the somewhat brony.
If
fan.
you've been here since those videos, thank you. If you've not seen those videos, congratulations.
My name's Adam. Anyway.
This is Adam. We're
Nice to
here
meet
for a vlog. Technically, I'm here for a vlog, but my buddy is here to help record because we're about to do a secret TBR. Do you know what a secret TBR is?
Secret TBR.
Secret TBR. I don't even know. That's how secret the TBR is. I don't even know what the TBR is yet. We're going to find out together.
Okay, that's fun.
We are going into... Can you see? Can you see it? No, you can't.
Barnes and Nobles.
We're going into that place. Right there. We're going to that place, right? That's where we're going. And in that place, they sell something called Blind Date with a Book.
I could sit and sell out blind dates with people instead of books. That would make life so much easier.
Wait, what? Blind dates with people?
What?
You know they have like dating services for that, right?
Yeah.
You can purchase a dating service. Anyway, we're gonna go into Barnes and Nobles, and in Barnes and Nobles they have a section in which all the books are wrapped in brown paper so you can't see the cover. I'm gonna buy 2 books that I don't know what they are. I'm gonna hope that they're not books that I've read already, and I'm gonna purchase them.
That's the surprise and secret.
That's the surprise. Hopefully I haven't read it yet. And I'm gonna buy them based on their synopsis. You're gonna help me.
Oh, great. I'm her assistant.
And we're gonna see if this Blind Date with a Book service at Barnes and Nobles is even worth it. Let's see how well they describe these books.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's go. Come on, I'm going. I got it. Hand sanitizer. Got it. You recording me?
Yes.
Psych. Plan did not work out because they're not doing that program anymore. There's no more mystery date with a book where you can just grab any book. So plan B, Plan B5, book haul.
You got 3 books.
I got 3 books, but I don't know what to vlog right now. Should this just be a... I don't know. I don't know. This vlog hasn't even started and I'm failing. I'm failing hard. What are we doing, Adam?
Just looking in their relationship for some stuff.
Plan B75. We're in the car again. That didn't work. But we went shopping.
No matter the situation, no matter the plan, we do it anyway.
So we're
If that
still
makes any sense.
Yes, we're gonna vlog. We're vlogging something. I am not leaving this store today without a consistent plan for a vlog.
So we have Plan B 75. Right?
75.2.
0.2.
0.2. Okay. But check out what I got.
She got.
I
What
just
did you
bumped
get?
myself in the face. Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson for $20, which regular price I think was like $35.
Ooh, that's a
And this
discount.
is a signed copy. Hear me out. Here's what happened, right? Adam can testify. There was a very messed up copy.
Yes,
of
there
this.
was. The first part, the cover part, like this part and
Ooh.
this part was torn apart.
But I was like, hey, the cover is completely broken off. I asked some crab friends in the Krabby Discord, hey guys, what do you think of this? And everyone agreed,
I'm
like,
sorry, you asked what?
my crabs, my crab fam,
Any the crabby what?
my Krabby fam.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought she said something else. Don't mind me.
Anyway, my crab fam said, yeah, that should definitely be cheaper. And I was like, right? Because they're not even giving me 50% off, and the cover was completely ripped off. Like, it was jacked. So I was like, hey,
I'm witness to that.
can you guys do any better? And they were like, well, let's see if we have another signed copy. And I went to look, and this was the only signed copy left. However, it is still slightly damaged.
The first page, I think.
Yeah, so it is signed. Where's the signature? It is signed. However, the front page is like slightly detached. It's got a little tear here, but it's not like completely
Please
hanging
torn
off.
I tell you, I saw that book. I was like, Steph, that's a torn book.
I was like,
I got it.
can we do something? And they were like, well, we can match the price and give you this one for
They have, like,
$20.
$4 in this book.
And I was like,
Fine.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we got Rhythm of War, even though I'm not reading that till December, so that will not be for this vlog.
Wait. You got this book to read in
December.
That's a couple months from now.
Couple months, that's the end of the year.
Yeah, well, I don't think that way, but okay. And then she got
I also got
Gideon.
the Ninth, which is going to be the sci-fi book club pick for Brain. June?
I don't know.
June. We're in April. Yes.
Yes.
We're reading
That's
this in
2
June.
months from now.
So I needed to get that. Well of Ascension, which I have to read this month anyway.
Okay, so this is the book,
So maybe I should just do this.
and this is the
And
second
then
book.
I also got Ember in the Ashes because this is
I don't
going
know
to be
what.
the book club pick for a read-a-thon and a read-along that I'm hosting,
Ooh.
right? So
I don't know.
yeah, so because in May I'm doing the May
She
the
doesn't
Force.
tell me most of what she does.
Well, I'm telling you now. I'm doing May the Force Read With You, which is a Star Wars themed reading challenge in May, and our group pick is Ember in the Ashes. And then I'm
Wait,
also
so you're choosing this book as a Star Wars kind of idea?
as a Star Wars reading challenge, but this is the group pick.
Oh, I know, but it's like an idea to resemble the Star Wars. That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
exactly. So
Can I
gotta
see that?
read this, and
Interesting.
I'm reading something in this vlog. Should I just go with this one? Should I go with this one? I'm gonna pick 2 books from this vlog. I'm gonna pick 2 books, and I'm gonna read those 2 books. Most likely
She's undecisive at the moment.
Most likely it'll be these 2.
Okay.
Most likely it'll be these 2. I'm gonna mull over it for a little bit, but right now
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna mull over it. It's my favorite word, actually. It's one of my favorite. Mulling. Mulling. I like to mull.
Is that like rolling over?
No, mulling. Unless I'm using the word incorrectly, mulling
I don't know.
is
I've
like
never really
when you
heard that
let
word.
something digest in your mind for a while, like you let it sit and think.
Oh, so you like process it. through your-
Process. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna process this idea. I'm gonna process this idea,
I'm gonna think it through. That's what she's trying to say.
and then I'll let you guys know what I decide.
Yeah. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Stephanie.
Kiss? Really? Really?
I love her. No, I love her. That's...
Oh, catch you later. I woke up super early. Please ignore the fact that I look like a foot. Good morning. It is a day. It is 6 a.m. I am toasting a bagel, and last night, I have to be totally honest, I finished Mistborn last night. Unfortunately, I did not finish it in time for last month's live show for the Cosmere Crab-Along, and I have every regret because I ended up giving this 5 stars. Like, it wasn't 100% perfect, but there were enough moments where I was so pleasantly surprised that I really wish that I had a more beautiful copy, because I would like to keep this on my shelf, but I do not like this cover at all. So I needed to finish this in order to start the actual books that I wanted to vlog. I guess this is gonna end up being like a fantasy vlog. I guess. I'm gonna go with that right now. But I'm about to start The Well of Ascension. Actually, I started last night, but I'm only like 4 pages in. And here's the deal. The live show is in 10 days for this. And lately, I've been reading about 100 pages a day. That's a lot for me. I'm a slow reader. It takes me a whole day. If I spend like, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours reading a day, I could probably do 150 pages. I guess I average about 50 pages an hour, depending on like the amount of words per page and how dense it is and all that good stuff. But if I'm really enjoying something, I take my time. Sometimes I reread favorite passages, or I pause where I'm at and I kind of sit and digest what I just read, to make sure I fully am immersed in it. And that happened a couple times here where I was just like really loving what I was reading, but I was still plowing through it. So I would take a few minutes, step back, go do something to like let process what I just enjoyed, and then jump back into it. But I've been averaging 100 pages a day. So I was like, oh, there's more than enough time, because when I really sat down, I was able to finish Mistborn in just a couple days. So I can totally do Well of Ascension in 10 days before the live show. However, Mistborn was 660 pages. This one is almost 800 pages. I think it's like 790 something pages. So if I do the math correctly, I think I have to average about 80 pages a day to finish this, and I'm averaging 100. So I'm doing some reading sprints tonight with some friends online over on Rachel's channel at Let Me in the Library. Hopefully I can get more than 100 pages done today and set myself up for success, because I do not want to be at the last minute before the live show reading this. But I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. So far, this world is very high stakes, super high stakes. And that's what I love the most about it. It's more adult than when I read Warbreaker. So ooh, Brandon Sanderson. Yes, yes. We have a problem. I'm like almost 200 pages in, and we have a problem. I'm in love. I'm in love. I really care about these characters, and things are so high stakes, which means that someone is gonna die. Oh no. I'm so invested in this world. This book is much more political than the first one, but I do love some political intrigue. We have a murder mystery. Someone is dead, but we don't know who. But we know what did it? Okay. Like, I don't know what to do. The action is really good. I'm worried that the love interest is gonna die. He's gonna die a horrible death. I'm predicting it now. I hope I'm wrong. But if my favorite character right now, who is Sazed, lives, I'm okay. If the love interest dies, I'm okay with that. Just, you know, I love Sazed, and that's all that matters. My favorite character. But it's super high stakes. I'm really, really enjoying this, and I'm mad that I have to go to work right now because I just want to keep reading. I want to spend the entire day reading this. Countdown, 8 days left to finish. And 600 pages. Can I do it? Probably.
Hello. Do you like my bun? Yes, Lise, yes.
It is it is Sunday morning, and I figured I should probably do a check-in because I am 500 pages into Wall of Ascension. I am plowing through this book by my standards because it would probably take me well over a week, maybe a week and a half, to read a book of this size because I am a slow reader. 100 pages a day is a lot for me. No, 100 pages a day is my average. So anything more than that is a lot for me. I have been struggling with how to talk about, I know, Bean, I know. I've been struggling with how to talk about this book because it's the second book in the series without giving spoilers. But I kind of realized that the synopsis, yes, I know, the synopsis does give it away. I know. The synopsis on the back of Mistborn Book 1 gives a lot away, and the synopsis on the back of this book gives Book 1 away. So I feel like what I'm about to say is not really a spoiler, but I guess if you haven't read the synopsis, it would be a spoiler. It's literally on the back cover. But anyway, the first book is about destroying the Lord Ruler Final Empire, right? I know, too. It literally says on the back that he's dead, right? So we know, like, what is going to happen, but I feel like this series is more about the journey than about anything else. It's about falling in love with these characters. Oh, cat! This one is all about the political intrigue, and even though there was a lot of that in the first book, it's really heavy here. The action is great. I feel like this one's gotten more adult than the first one because everything's already been established, so we've been able to get right into the action. There was like a 200-page gap of not really much action though. There's really despisable characters, so many gray areas. There's one relationship with this one new character that's kind of putting some romantic tension in, and I don't know if that was necessary. It feels kind of cheap. I don't know, that's just me. But this one I have a feeling I'm not going to rate as high as the first one. Like, I'm having a good time. What is happening with my bedhead? I'm having a good time. It's probably most likely going to be like a 4 to 4.5, whereas the other one was like a 4.5, which I rounded up to a 5 just because of how much fun I had. I don't think I'm going to do that with this, but I am on track to finish. If I keep going the way I am, I will finish in the next 2 days because I have a little under 300 pages left, and my goal is to read like over 100 pages today so I can just finish it on Tuesday. But as far as what I'm going to read next, here is the problem. I wanted to make this a fantasy vlog and read An Ember in the Ashes next. However, my hold from the library for Hero of Ages came in on my Kindle, and I wasn't expecting that to come in for like another 2 weeks, but I guess whoever read it before me finished early. Yes, I agree. It is a conundrum what to do because I have to read this before it's due back, and I want to wrap up this vlog pretty soon. But I was gonna read An Ember in the Ashes. Should I just do both? Should I just make this a Mistborn vlog? I guess. Wow, this vlog has changed purposes twice already. Apologies for the inconsistency and chaos. There is a cattail. So I will let you know my thoughts as soon as I finish this because the live show for Well of Ascension is in about 5 days. So we'll see how much more reading I get done before that. I'm almost done with Well of Ascension, and Ellen has grown up. Our little bean has sprouted. Yo, my boy Ellen. Baby bean, we have 2 chapters left, baby bean. Oh, what do we do? No! No! Oh! No! 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 Stop! Stop! No! Don't do this to me! No! No! Why are they fighting? No! I love them so much! Why are they doing this? Ah! Yo! Ah! It's so good! Ow! Ooh! Ooh! I'm screaming. I don't know how to control my emotions. Everything is a lie. My babies. Oh, I love these characters so much. Who is good? Who is bad? I don't know. I don't know. What? Oh my gosh, this is one of the best middle books in a trilogy I have ever read. I don't know what to do. This book is great. It's great. It's great. I'm having such a fun time. Some things that you're questioning and oh, did we forget about this? What's up with that? Some things were answered, other things were not. I love finding out information through other characters. I don't like information dumps, but I like learning along with the characters, and that happens so much in here. The world just keeps getting bigger and more ominous, and just when you think you understand, you don't understand, and it's great. No one is safe, and the evil monsters, and I love the bad guys in this. I love the political intrigue. I mean, the middle was a little slow for me. It was a little boring. There was a 200-page section, because this is an 800-page book. There was a good 200 pages where I was like, ooh, it's really slow. But worth it, because the last 400 pages were just keep going. There's so fast paced. I don't know what to do with myself. Hello. Good morning. It is another day, and I've decided to wrap up this vlog with giving you my full thoughts on Well of Ascension and Mistborn so far. Like I said, I am about to, and I'm at work, getting ready to go into work and just trying to fix myself up before I go in. But I figured I'd do that and talk to you at the same time. So, I am going to vlog the Hero of Ages, but I've decided to do it in a separate vlog because this vlog is getting way too long at this point. But here are my thoughts. I've decided to give Well of Ascension, technically, I feel like it's a 4.5, but I'm gonna round it up to 5 just for experience, because, or rather for like enjoyment. Because like I said, the first half was a 4, but the second half was a 5. It was amazing. I was reading through some comments online, some reviewers saying that they didn't like Mistborn because of the female representation and just like being very few female characters, and some misogyny that goes on. And I understand that, but at the same time, I don't necessarily agree with that, or I don't necessarily, it doesn't bother me for a few reasons. One, because yes, we did have only a few female characters, but the few female characters that we had were so strong, in my opinion. Even if they were dislikable, they were strong women, and I appreciate that. Also, this book is supposed to be set in the past. It's not medieval, but I know that Mistborn Era 2 is supposed to be more modern, and then when Mistborn Era 3 comes out, it's supposed to be in the future. So being that it was set a couple hundred years in the past, right, their misogyny was rampant. Like, that is something that we've only just begun to tackle as a society, and so I understand that it's going to be, the higher up you go within the ranks of nobility, the more misogyny you're going to face, and that's essentially what Vin faced, right? So I get that. She started literally as a street beggar, and she worked her way up within society as she got more powerful. So she faced that, and she's living in a world ruled by men. Also, one thing that I really wish I was waiting for, right, because she was struggling with, like, what does it mean to be a woman in a society where women have to fit a certain stereotype, and she doesn't want to fit that stereotype, right? Which is why we love Ellen, which is why we love her, which is why we love her relationship with Ellen, because they just lift each other up, and it's just so beautiful. So it's made perfect sense to me that she had quite a few moments where she was like, I'm not worthy, I'm not a noble person, I'm not fitting what I believe, what I come to know as like the rules of society as to what a woman should be. But of course, she's coming to terms with like what the definition of a good woman is, and so I get it. Like, she has to go through the motions. I'm not mad at her for going through the motions. Like, you're not just born knowing this. These are all learned traits from our interactions with family and friends and those around us. So I get it. I totally get it. What I did want to happen, though, that didn't happen, was how she kept like learning about what it means to be a good person by these definitions of good men. And I was waiting for the last sentence of the book for Ellen to sit there and say, Vin, you're a good woman. If that was the last sentence of the book, I would have screamed. Like, I think I understand some things that were not explained yet, especially with Zane, like who he is. Oh my gosh, my boss just pulled up next to me in the car. Oh god, this is awkward. But alas, I had a great time. I'm kind of deciding whether I should just stop doing wrap-ups altogether, because I haven't done a wrap-up in a minute. I did a recent reads lately, and if I should just like stop doing wrap-ups and just do vlogs, because in vlogs I can kind of like give my full opinion. Oh my gosh, this is some of the best world building that I've experienced in quite a long time. So, I love it. I hope you really do give it a try. So I'm expecting like changes in the world and changes towards the treatment of women as time progresses in this series. That is something that I'm going to be looking forward to. I've got to go to work now, but if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Shout out to the Crab Along. I will leave the link to the Krabby Goodness if you want to join us on the year-long Cosmere read-along in the description below. I post videos every week. Don't forget, if you want to support my channel, to check out my Ko-fi and my GoFundMe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!
What you making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka,